Hello, Michael. Welcome. This is Rod Risley. How are you today?
Just fine, Dr. Risley. How are you?
I'm fine. First, thank you so much for stepping forward to aspire to this leadership position. We sincerely appreciate it and what you've already done for the organization.
It's truly an honor to get to serve such an amazing organization.
Thank you for your very thoughtful responses in your candidate application. I wanted to go over a couple of those and give you the opportunity to elaborate. I was taken by a comment that you said that with regard to leadership, you learned about the power of empowerment and how necessary it is to individual success, that a leader empower their followers and give them a vision to move towards that with power in hand. Can you elaborate how you've done that specifically?
If I were to take a look at how I have used the power of empowerment, I would be able to immediately recognize the way that I've worked with the other officers on my regional officer team. We have served the last year with the intention and the entire envelopment process of wanting to empower others. And I feel that the way that we've always done it is something that I've learned through my business administration courses. The first thing that you do is you listen, you identify if there are any problems, and then you pose solutions. And I feel like that has been a very specific and efficient way that I have been able to go to when my specific chapter comes to me and says, you know, we're trying to come up with honors and action criteria work. We go through the list of things that need to be done. I say, how far have you guys been able to come on your own, and what can I do to offer my services to help boost you forward? And that's what I really feel that empowerment leadership does. It acknowledges that they are able to do it, and it acknowledges that we can help them do it to their fullest potential.
I thought you had really quite an insightful comment here, and I think it's when you were working with a group of students. You said, when in charge of operating a group, I found it easier to manage the needs of the students and let them learn rather than teach them. Where did you learn that? How did you learn that?
To know how I learned that, you have to know that before I was a business administration major, I had actually wanted to be an education major. I had taken a few classes, and some of my teachers in high school followed this philosophy of, rather than just tell the students what they need to know, pose problems, have them go about it themselves. And not necessarily say you're on your own, but say, I'm here to help, but I want to see the way that you process your own understandings. And that particular one, I remember that, the 2012 Honors in Action project for my chapter. When I went into that, it was divided into two groups, where one group was going to be comprised of several teachers who were doing hands-on activities at different stations, and the other one was directed solely by myself, teaching more traditional style, which is something that I've always had a somewhat of an expertise in going through ever since I've wanted to be a teacher. So I really feel that when I say that I want to let them learn themselves rather than be the one teaching them, I want to, again, look at what they're already doing and see how we can maximize their results.
Very good. All right, you ready for the lightning round?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. USA Today or New York Times?
New York Times.
Ocean or space?
Space.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Road trip or flight?
Light.
Mac or Windows?
Windows.
Summer Olympics or Winter Olympics?
Winter Olympics.
Are you a night owl or morning person?
Definitely a night owl.
Definitely a night owl, huh? Okay, quickly, we don't have a whole lot of time left, but you mentioned about in honors, your honors and action experience, that you felt the most valuable attribute that you gained from it or skill was leadership. Can you just very quickly expand on that? Very quickly.
Very quickly, if I were to expand on how I gained leadership through honors and action, being put in that hot seat of saying, there are all these teachers over in this group, but you're the only one in this one, it taught me very quickly that I need to assess the needs of the others, figure out what I can do to help them, and figure out how I can help them help themselves. So I feel like that's really what helped me get the starting point of where my leadership development began.
Okay.
Because there I was put on my feet, said you need to figure out how to manage this group, and that is exactly what I went in and did. And I was able to address their needs and then figure out a solution to help them.
Well, congratulations. You have a very bright future, undoubtedly. Thank you once again for stepping forward, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much, Dr. Risley.
Thank you.